All right, folks, here she is with much fanfare, the #1 ranked strawweight contender. And there's no debate as to who is the #1 contender in this division. She has earned this title shot, richly deserving. Now, of course, we see what she can do with it.
Yeah, she's earned it. I mean, she's taken the long route. Nothing's been given to her. And she said that she would not change anything. She wanted to make sure that she was prepared to not only get here, but become the champion of the world. She believes that her skills are ready. She believes that her mind's ready, body's ready. She's ready to go and feels that by the end of the night, she will be the world champion.
Perhaps the biggest issue is just that the champion she is facing is otherworldly, has been on a serious run, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the sport. So try to dethrone her here tonight. All right, so here we go with the women's strawweight champion of the world. She is undisputedly the greatest fighter in this weight class. This belt has changed hands a lot, not since she got it.
I think it has changed hands so much because everyone's so good. She has brought stability to the weight class, though. She isn't in this to be up and down. She wants to win and only win. She has dominated the weight class since she got this title, and she intends or plans for it to stay that way.
We asked her about big changes coming into this latest title defense. She said she has added some muscle mass, and that led to a pretty difficult weight cut on Friday, so perhaps that'll rear its ugly head, but all eyes on the champion as she defends her belt tonight. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. And now our tale of the tape for this strawweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Cynthia Calvillo. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Carla Esparza!
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight.
Do it.
All right, so here's Carla Esparza, now a 2-time UFC strawweight champion. That can never be taken away from her. And now let's see how she spins it forward. Certainly, she is motivated to put on a show here tonight, but she's also not going to get away from what got her to the den. Esparza gets the double leg takedown. How good was that?
Oh, she's in trouble, dude.
But at least staying busy on the bottom. Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Calvillo's got the head. Let's see if she can finish off this guillotine attempt. Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt. Nice transition.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Carla Esparza. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. We cross the midpoint in round 1.
Great defense from her back. Nice shot there by the champ. Big ground and pound.
Pretty good offense from the bottom fighter as she lands again. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Esparza. Another ground and pound strike lands. Good movement on the ground here defensively by Calvillo. Good ground and pound by her here. She felt like she could finish the fight with her ground strikes tonight and might be well on her way here.
I mean, John, I believe it after watching the ground and pound that she's landing in this part of the fight. Gotta be careful here.
Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Carla Esparza.
And now she's in mount.
Calvillo getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes. Oh, huge elbow! Big strikes continue to land. Under a minute to go in what has been a wild round one. Lands with the ground and pound here.
She continues to go here because it's working. Do not change anything.
She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck. Finish the fight with chill.
Round two is next. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round, but not before damage was done. She was cut on her cheek from the strike in that round, and now the focus for the cut man, shutting that thing and making sure it doesn't become a factor here moving forward. All right, back to the stool she goes. We'll see if they can close up that cut, and it's a pretty big one she's dealing with on her cheek.
It's a nasty cut on her cheek, but it's in a better spot. It's not blood leaking into her eye. It's more pain now, because every time she gets hit in it, it's going to hurt. She's got to be a little better on the defensive side of things. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Oh, you go here.
Nice transition from the underhook into the single leg to get a massive takedown.
And those slams really go a long way with the judges. Huge authority behind that takedown there. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. All right, so she finally gets the takedown here after many failed attempts. Obviously, she was not discouraged, stayed committed. Now she has the fight in her wheelhouse on the canvas. Let's see what she can do with it. Calvillo going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add.
Great elbow landing from the top.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom
She got stopped. She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter.
Esparza's back in full guard now. All right, so a storyline developing. You see a cut has been opened around her eye.
She's got a cut on her eye. She's been getting hit in that same spot. The cut's nothing too big right now, but if she doesn't protect it, it'll get a lot worse.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. 2 minutes now to go in round two.
Great timing on that double leg.
Hammer fist here by Esparza.
Nice pass.
Good work from the top here by Carla Esparza. Well, we're becoming a broken record. Another ground strike landed by her there. All right, full guard here for the bottom fighter. Trying to prevent the half guard, I would say.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submission, get back to your feet.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Hook in the clinch there by Esparza.
Nice little short uppercut there.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown D? Takedown attempts starting to pile up. Huge fire right over the top. Her opponent in a world of trouble now.
Her opponent's in a world of trouble. She landed that punch in the exact spot that she needed to. Big right hand.
Looked like maybe she cracked a smile there at the end of the round, and it'd be hard to blame her. She really stunned her opponent in that previous round, and you got to think she'll go for the finish here in the next.
John, you know she's a stone-faced killer.
Right.
So when she's smiling, you understand that she did something good. And she did something really good in that last round, securing that big right hand that almost closed the show.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Lot to like in there, DC, particularly when it comes to her offensive wrestling.
She's evolving, right? She's gotten better. She did not have this skill set before. Now you watch her, and she looks like an Olympian. She looks like a girl that can wrestle at the highest level. She scored so many takedowns in that round. Her wrestling coach must be very proud.
Can you believe she is able to keep up this output just as she did in the previous round? They're probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effective. Oh, nice.
All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has the half guard because she's so brutal with the, and now she has her back.
Calvillo's able to flatten her out. She could be in real trouble now. Oh, big shots from the top. Nice positional control here. Pretty impressive ground and pound display. Elbow to the head there by Cynthia Calvillo. Ground and pound, the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Well, she's on bottom, but defensively avoiding a lot of these headshots. DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back, as I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful. She is so dominant from the top position.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, unable to do so. Nice denial by the bottom fighter.
Great recognition in the grappling transitions. Way to maintain that guard.
Keep those hits active until you're back in guard.
All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Listen. The takedown's not working because you're not showing that you can take her down. You're giving her
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get that offense through. And this is a real test of your desire in the fight.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Calvillo. Well, we're not close to a stoppage, but every time that area in the eye gets hit, it's getting bloodier by the minute.
Yeah, it gets bloodier by the minute, and you start to worry, because you can only take these types of shots for so long before it gets to a point where you're just in very, very big danger.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Ooh, it's tight. Oh, she's out, and I don't mean unconscious. How did she escape? She's got her back now. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Carla Esparza. Well, submission offense is somewhat of a lost art in modern-day MMA, but she knows what she's doing, and yet the defensive fighter continues to thwart her.
Especially off your back. She's so good off of her back that she's giving herself a chance to get these submissions. But her opponent is so gifted defensively. She's so responsible. She's doing a great job of just staying safe every time her opponent tries to submit.
So Esparza's in half guard.
Great job landing from the top position. She has no answer, so continue to feed her the question, right hand after right hand from the top position.
Esparza ground and pound from half guard now. Under 2 minutes to go in the round.
That was a slick transition.
Well, she'll ground you and she will pound you. These strikes are really starting to add up.
They're starting to add up because now she's more willing to take chances knowing that she can land.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up. She has been dominant, and after that strike, you can...
Oh, she's got her back. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Esparza. Man, she's making these ground strikes count. She's as good a ground striker as there is in this division. Landed another one there.
This is a terrible position.
Well, doing her able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Calvillo. Man, she just continues to eat shots right on that cut. I'm not sure they're going to let this thing go much longer.
Well, she's got to get moving, Johnny. She's got to be more offensive because your offense can be your defense. Right now, she's waiting, and she's getting beat up, and the cut just keeps getting worse.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. Calvillo going for the takedown, but unable to land. She's going tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again land one of those brutal punches to try to knock her out this time. High-level grappling on display here as she finds a way out and reverses the position.
Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Cynthia Calvillo. Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike land.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight. All right, she's in the north-south position. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Calvillo's back inside control. Oh, nice strike on the ground for her.
I mean, she's fighting a fantastic fight. Dominant position attained by her.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. 2 minutes and counting to go in this fight. Esparza's in half guard. Man, Mark Coleman would be proud. Her ground and pound game is on point. And there it is again. Her opponent has not had anything resembling an answer for these ground strikes. Calvillo's back in full mount.
Relax. Keep those hands high.
All right, she's in full guard here, DC.
She's going to be looking to pass, try to get to the next position.
Calvillo's pass attempt denied.
Beautiful transition.
Man, these women are putting on a show tonight. The crowd absolutely loving it as they make their way back to the feet.
The crowd's going crazy because they just saw two high-level grapplers mix it up on the ground. It was phenomenal to watch.
20 seconds to go in the fight. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
She knew this would be a problem.
Dean steps in.
Holy smokes!
What a fight. So how about this result tonight? She told us in the fighter meeting, I got to get a finish here tonight. She absolutely kept the judges out of it. That is her signature win, and this crowd enjoyed every minute of it.
Signature win, John. She has never looked better. She said she was going to get a finish. She got the finish. What a tremendous performance by this young lady.
We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 57 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Carla Cookie Monster Esparza.
Well, the celebration is officially on in the corner for the UFC's undisputed women's strawweight champion. She defends her title with style points tonight as she gets the knockout